Sit, 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 sit,
Good morning. Welcome once again to 3+U. As always, we hope your day has a beautiful start to it. Ours does because you're watching us this morning. Talk about beauty. Let's talk about your mom. Coming up Mother's Day this weekend and how you can pamper her, not just one way, but two ways, because whether you happen to be in the Chattanooga area or up in Cleveland, we've got an easy way for you to make your mom feel special, because we are so happy this morning to have Megan Spear and Carrie Robertson here with Revive Aesthetics. Nice to see you.
Thank you for having us.
You're both glowing. I have to tell you, it's always kind of intimidating whenever estheticians come on the show, because y'all just gleam, and here the rest of us mortals sit. So nice to see you.
You too. Thank you for having us.
So congratulations. You've been at the Gun Barrel location Revive has for 5 years now.
Yes.
The success has been so great that you went to your hometowns of Cleveland and opened up a second location there a year ago.
Yes, we're so excited to be in our hometown, serving our local community. We love what we do, and so we're happy to bring it back home.
Let's talk about what you do. You jokingly said, because I was talking with you off camera, about the explosion of the industry, and you said, Megan, you think all the Zoom calls during COVID had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, for sure. I think people just really having that time to look at themselves, and when everything went, from home, they were like, oh my goodness, what's happened? Because we just get so busy in our everyday life, and a lot of times as women and as mom, we do tend to maybe put ourselves on the back burner, and so when we had that time to look at ourselves, it really made it more of an awareness. And so
well, as mom, we definitely put ourselves on the back burner, not to be martyrs, it's just happily what we do. So one of the things I love as we talk is if you choose to give your mom an experience at Revive and you go with a gift card, it never expires.
That's right.
She has no excuse to not go.
That's right. That's right. Yep, it's always there, so it's waiting whenever they're ready to use it.
All right, so once you walk in the doors at Revive, you have different options, right, Carrie, of what you can choose.
That's correct.
Your role is what?
I am the licensed esthetician and laser specialist, so I do things like a hydrofacial, which is a 3-in-1 facial essentially, up to laser. So laser hair removal, intense pulse light, which pulls those reds and browns, the age spots, broken capillaries, as well as one of my specialties is called the Morpheus 8. It's
Morpheus 8?
Morpheus 8. It's radio frequency microneedling. So it is going to get down and deep into the dermis, up to 4 millimeters, depending on the need of the patient, and it's actually going to coagulate and tighten and lift those jowls and soften those lines, and it's all your natural collagen and elastin production.
Okay, that's a real key word I think you just mentioned, your natural collagen, because I know, and you can speak to this, Megan, we live in a world now too where people are very interested in Botox and fillers, and those are kind of preventive, I guess, but what you're talking about sounds restorative. Correct,
and coupled together with the neurotoxins and fillers, I mean, it's you get about 5 to 10 years of this life of your skin back, and look well rested. And
so, okay, let's talk about the Botox and the fillers. Maybe what we think we know is not what we ought to know. Is that fair to say?
I do, yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say.
So you are a nurse injector, which means you've got the medical background, but nothing can overtake the importance of the day in and day out. You see real faces all of the time, so you know kind of what to help a woman achieve.
Yes, Botox and fillers is a great way to work in conjunction with the laser treatments and resurfacing and remodeling the skin, but they also help prevent. They can prevent, these fine lines and wrinkles from tacking down almost like a scar. So then, you are having to do a lot more aggressive treatment. Whereas if you are just maintaining your results that you get from Botox or Dysport, same type of thing, then you are just really at a prevention state.
Okay, y'all talk, both of you have kind of about the lifting that happens. So, gravity is a real thing. I'm learning that firsthand. It's a real thing. So you wake up one day as a woman and you look in the mirror and you know that's you, but you don't look all that familiar to yourself. Right. And what used to be a pointy jawline is now a little bit squared. Y'all see this on a regular basis?
Oh,
absolutely.
Every day, yes, for sure.
So what is it, like what's your go-to? treatment for that?
Well, we are really big about helping women just maintain their natural look. You know, we don't want to come in and totally transform the way someone looks. We feel that women and men are beautiful the way they are. We just want to help enhance what they already have and maybe turn back the clock a little bit for them. So we do have different options. We have Sculpture, which is a natural collagen stimulator. You know, we've talked about the Morpheus. We just basically just want to help, again, keep you looking like you, not totally change everything about you, but just turn back the time for you a little bit.
So back to Mother's Day and what you're offering. First of all, you regularly see moms and daughters come in together, so you can make it a day of event if you choose,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
The hydrofacial, is that a good entry point in, do you
Absolutely.
think, Carrie?
I consider it like the gateway into the world, and that way we can discuss your concerns and and go from there for sure. It's a great gift for your mom.
You also are giving the gift that gives back, if you so choose. You can be a little bit greedy when you pamper your mom, because for every $100 you spend, you get essentially a $10 coupon, if you will. Is
Yes,
that right?
that's right. Yep.
So
$10, you can add it to your account and use it for later, or you can even gift it to your mom.
do y'all do memberships?
We don't do memberships.
Is it okay if I tell you I think that's a good thing?
Sure.
Because I do. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you want people to come in when they need to, not out of a feeling of
Yes,
compulsion.
we are very big about maintaining those results, and so it's just like anything else. You do want to come regularly, consistently. That's when you're going to see the best results, and you're going to really start noticing the difference and getting that glow about you.
So if people call in this morning or whenever it suits them, should they call or go online to get that?
Well, we
gift
love to
card?
speak to people, so call.
Okay, I would say
They
so
can
too.
go online as well, but
Unless they're well versed in this, though, it's helpful to talk
Yes.
about what they're looking for, right?
Yes, yes. And we do complimentary consultations, so that's always a big hit for people who are just unsure. They know they want something, but not sure where to start.
Okay.
Those complimentary consultations are wonderful.
Well, you start in your hometown. That's where you start.
That's right.
So it's WeReviveYou.com is the website if you want to look into it. But the phone number is on Gun Barrel. It's 994-3194. And if you want to get in touch with them up at their Cleveland location, that number is 800-6897. Thank you both.
Thank you so much for having us.
Visit Colony 13 and the Bass family at Northgate Mall and see why this beautifully stocked store was voted #1 gift shop in Chattanooga. They have gifts for all occasions